Hello, what I'm going to explain to you today is how to customize our dashboard widgets. Okay? So if you notice here, there are digits, there are numbers. So what is this dashboard? So here you can see the numbers or analytics you want for your business. You can change it depending on the needs of your business because different businesses have different needs. So for example, if you are a real estate agent, you want to see the closed deal clients, you want to see how many trippings you have for next month or for next week, you can do that here. Okay? So moving forward, before you get to this dashboard, you will see it here. There, the dashboard is on the left side. Just click it, then you will go here. So now, you will see this, total revenue. So these things I have already set up before. But these ones below, like the contacts count, stage distribution, funnel, manual action. So they are pre-built. Before I even did this, they were already there. So probably in your account, if your account is also new, there are also things placed here, but those are pre-built. Now it's up to you whether you want to change it or not. But I suggest you change it because this is where you will base everything. This is where you will see how much you are earning, how many clients you have, everything. So it's here. So let's start to edit this. Okay, they say, so just click this, the edit dashboard at the upper right. Now, when you click it, you can delete these things. Okay, for example, this stage distribution, I'll delete it. So delete it. Okay, though, so just like that, it's gone. You can also move it. So to move it, just hold this. Then take it to where you want to place it. So the most important thing, put it at the bottom. The most important thing, put it at the top. Okay? So now we'll try to add some additional widgets, right? So this one, it can be enlarged. It can also be reduced depending on you. Okay? So just align them, then just move them around. But there are some widgets that have a size limit. So it can't be too small, and sometimes it can't be too large. Okay? So now let's try to add a widget. So we have here various different types of chart types. So we can add a number, which looks like this. We can add a donut, so it's a circle, it will look like this with a circle. Then it's portion, depending on what percentage you specifically want to see. We also have a line, so let's check if there's a line here. So I think this is the line, but no data is found right now. Then we also have the bar here. So those are the ones going up, right? Bars going up. So we also have the horizontal bar here. So this is the horizontal bar, but the previous bar is the same as this, but its bars are just going up, right? Then we also have tables. So let's see if there are tables here. There, this is a table. Yes, those are tables. So it depends on what you want to put. Then these are the detailed analytics and additional details or information we can see. For example, contacts. When you click that, you can also see the contacts count, how many contacts are in the system. Contacts by source, where they came from. If you want to see if they came from a funnel, from social media, you can see it here. So there's a lot of this. But I'll just explain a few to you so it won't be too long. Then you can just explore it. At least you'll know how to create. Here, appointments. You can see here how many appointments you have. How many upcoming appointments there are. How many no-shows, how many shows, how many canceled appointments. Then they're the upcoming for next week. You can also see here. Then the booked appointments from last month. So for example, you have client meetings, right? So you want to track if you're really being productive, if you're actually talking to clients. You can add this. So let's try to add, let's say, upcoming appointments for next week. Okay, so where's that? Okay, so this one, upcoming appointments for next week. Then there is also an upcoming appointment for next week login user. So this one is for the company, the entire system. And this one is just for the login user. So why is it like that? Because we have an option, right, to add some stuff here. If you have people, you have a secretary, you have salespeople under you, you can create an account for them here. So now when you create an account for them, you can make an individual calendar for each. Okay, now, when they each have their own calendar, the login user will only see their own schedule for next week. But this one, when it's For the whole company, you can choose this. So let's click that. Then select column. This one. There. So those are the ones we want to apply. Requested time. Order by sending the limit. So those, you can just modify them. Okay, you can also have a comparison if you want to compare. For example, this week or a year before, that's possible. Then you can add a condition to them. So for example, a condition where the status of the appointment is new or confirmed. Then there are also other conditions here. Supposedly, the user is a login user or your specific staff. Example. So that's possible. You can filter it. Okay. So, I'm going to save this. So it went to the very bottom. Here it is. Now you can make it smaller. No. So this is the limit. It needs to be large. It's required. Then you can place it at the top. Just swipe it. There. Just hold it. Then take him upstairs. There. Just don't let go and bring it to the top. So there, it's big, very big. No, it can't be made smaller. So there, let's make it big. Let's complete it. Here, you can see your schedules for the next week, okay? So save. Okay, so there's no data because there are no schedules saved in this account. All right, so there it is. You can see your schedules for next week. Let's try another widget. So this time, can you tell me how much exactly you've earned? Okay, so for that one, what we need to do is opportunities. So this one, opportunity. So open opportunity, meaning those that are not yet closed deals. Still floating. One opportunity, those that are already closed deals. Lost opportunities, those that are not interested. There, and many more. There. So you can also do this, for example, one opportunity this month. For example, if you only want this month, for you. Alright? So one opportunity value, there it is. So there are many filters, okay? Let's try one opportunity value this month, okay? So sum of revenue, that's correct. Let's try one opportunity value this month. Then created here, put updated or status change here. So only when they became one, that's when they will appear. Only when they became a closed deal, okay? So, comparison. If you want a comparison with last month or the year before, let's try this. There's last month, so let's save it, okay? So it's probably at the bottom. Let us try to find it together. This particular one opportunity value this month. So, let's try that. Okay, so here it is. You can see its value. 150K. Okay. You can also rename this, right? So for example, sales this month. Save it. And then how do we get the sales here? Okay. So when we say opportunity, which is what we selected earlier, those are the opportunities in the pipeline. So let's click this. Okay, so guys, don't forget to save, right? So let's save it. Then let's go to the opportunities. Here, there. So as long as they are here in any pipeline, if you have many pipelines, as long as you see their name here, that's already considered as opportunity value. So for example, here's Karina, Maria Karina Posas. Let's click on it. Then you will see this, one status. So there, it's already one. Okay, so 1 to 50, that's the value. You can change the value. So then update it. This one is also 1 to 50. Now, if you don't see the leads that became sales here, you can add them as an opportunity. Then just set their status to 1. Then the opportunity value. It will also be added here in our pipeline. Okay? So going back here to my dashboard, there are so many things we can still add here. So for example, we can also add the visitor data. That's it. How many people looked at your funnel in total? How many people looked at your website in total? There, all of it. Emails, how many emails were accepted, delivered, open, etc. Calls, whether incoming calls or outgoing calls, we can see them there. Conversation, the messages, we can also see their numbers. Payments, so total revenue last month, total revenue trend. Okay, so let's try the total revenue. There, so cancellation trend, coupon, invoice sent, invoice paid, trend, refund. Okay, so let's try this invoice paid. So those who paid the invoice. Okay, so let's put here the sum of the amount, right? The view by and status. Sorry. Let's say due date or updated on. There. So let's save it. Let's try to make it numeric. Oh, numeric. Let's go back to numeric. Then let's put the sum of the amount. Numeric. Let's go back to numeric. Then put the sum of the amount. Then there. Updated on. Then the date range. So we'll put the dashboard date range. Why is it like that? It seems to change depending on what you put here in the main date range at the top. Okay? So, let's save it. It's down here. Okay, so let's move it up as well. Okay, maybe it can stay here. Okay, so we have this, right? And then there, so explore it. Then, whatever you think is most important for your business that you want to see immediately, you can do it here. Then here in the elements, you can also embed things like Google Sheets, YouTube videos, external widgets. You can add them here. So let's click it. There, just put the title and then its URL. Or the iframe. So it will appear here. Okay? So, what is an iframe? That's basically the code when you embed something. Then we also have a title. If you want to add text here, you can. We also have an image. So if you want to add pictures here, you can. Then a text box, we can also put it here. Okay, so let's try adding a title. So for example, here we'll put the dashboard name. So center it, then background color white, text color is black. Yeah, that's fine. Save. There, it went to the bottom, to the very bottom, right? So we'll swipe it to the very top. Okay. So when it's here, there, dashboard. Okay. So when it's here. So let's close it. I guess it can be changed here. It can't be changed. So here, yeah, you can change it here. For example, official dashboard. Let's say, or official dashboard. So yep, this will eventually change when we save it. There, it has changed. Okay, we can also put text here. Elements. We can, text for description, this text box. So also, we can change the color. So for example, you want to make it violet. So all the widgets there will become violet. These, the elements, yellow. There. It will change. Okay? So custom, you can also change the title, text color. So the fonts, if you want to make them blue, there, it will change, see? Then the background color, let's say, make it black. It will change too. You can do that. Okay, so I'll just make it white. Then metric colors, the numbers, you can change them here. There, so you can do that. Then link color, so there, you can change it. Okay, so I'll just reset it. Customize your dashboard now. It's better if you fix it, so at least you can see the data you want to see here. Okay, so that's it for dashboard widget customization. So thank you so much and see you on the next video.